Alright, here we are in Chapter 5. Having killed the dragons, it is now time to find who their master is. I believe the ice dragon said something about there being a higher power controlling them, and so this being Chapter 5, I'm approaching the end of the game. This is the home stretch, so to speak, which in reality means there's still like 70 hours of gameplay left, because there's always way more to do in this game than I think there should be, and sometimes that stuff is like really time consuming. But Chapter 5 and Chapter 6 are relatively short. Chapter 6, there's only 6 chapters in the game, and Chapter 6 is, oh, yeah, here we go. See, we got a bunch of respawn, and so if I really wanted to, I could go around the whole map, killing everything to get more XP, and that alone would probably take a few hours, but, whoop. I'm probably not gonna bother with all of that, because, like I say, that's just really time consuming. And I don't know that I want to be playing like for that much longer, because, you know, getting a couple more level ups really isn't going to help that much. I've kind of maxed out just about everything that I can. You know, my one-handed combat's at 99%. I've got all the thieving skills. I have a bunch of animal skinning trophies. Dexterity is pretty much as high as it needs to be. I really can't improve my mana any further, so it's really all I can do is bump my strength up a little bit more, or train more with my bow, or learn some higher level runes, besides upgrading the Claw Beliar like a few more times. But like I was saying, the game's only 6 chapters long, and Chapter 6 is basically just a final dungeon, if you will. And Chapter 5 is really just kind of preparing for Chapter 6, figuring out where the island is, where the Master of the Dragons is, and making preparations to set out for that island. The Ice Dragon said something about there being a master who controls them, and so now there's yet one more thing we gotta kill. And what is my quest right now, actually? I'm supposed to... Dragon's Master is said to have taken refuge in the strong rock of the sacred halls of Irdarath. Okay, so we do have the name. Sounds familiar. Now, where did I read that? So, that is, the title, I think, of the book that Zardas... Oh, an invisible sheep. I thought there was an invisible sheep. I think there's an invisible sheep if that's the shadow right next to Malik, or that's his shadow being cast, whatever. Zardas had us fetch a book from Sekob's farm, and I believe that was titled The Halls of Irdarath, or somehow referenced it.
I agree with you completely.
Everything going well? Sure. Everything's quiet.
That's exciting. Well, Korangar is here, so let's talk to him. I could totally steal his purse.
How's it going?
Quite well, but I still have these miserable headaches, although they've gotten better since I'm no longer in the Valley of Mines. I'll stay here, then you'll know where to find me if you need me.
This is kind of like Korangar. He's just called Angar in this game, but he was Core Angar in the first game, and Core was kind of like a title or a rank as a Templar, but this guy is kind of a bit of an odd guy to bring back.
I'm not telling you anything.
Because he was kind of an important character in the first game, but not really. And he doesn't do a whole lot in this game either. He just kind of randomly shows up. So he's kind of a weird guy to have, but I liked the first game so much that I'm always on board with having more references to the first game. And now for some reason we have a crap ton of orcs here. Well, like 3 is not a crap ton, but it's still like a... Why does this do no damage? I feel like I should have known that and I just forgot. Yeah. There's probably a fair amount of XP that I can get just by running along these main paths on the roads. And I do have teleportate. How did I aggro that one, but not the elite who's way closer? Must have been like a sight line thing, like this guy actually saw me. But I didn't think this game's AI was that advanced. I have teleport spells, but it's... I'll be missing out on some of this combat XP. Man, this guy like really is just unobservant. Look at that perfectly symmetrical face. I'm sorry, but you must die. Ow. Come to think of it, there might actually be a militia or paladin quest to kill these things. So I might be getting a leg up on that quest, if I'm remembering that right. Oh, hello. Yeah, so Zardus is ultimately where I have to go next. But really, I'm just gonna kind of poke my head into areas where I think there might be interesting respawn. I don't suppose Zardus is just like holding on to the book, right? He just gives it to me. I know there's something else to do. I think you have to go to the monastery to look for like a sea chart to actually navigate to not Jarkandar, Irdarath. So I'll go there at some point. Did I? Yes, I did restore the eye, the energy to the eye. I don't know why I needed to equip that to find that out, because it said it in the description. I just wasn't paying attention.
Is it really true?
Nobody wants to know.
Alright.
That's really not my problem.
Even though he's a damn difficult one, I think I can get it. Yep.
How's it going with your tavern?
Hopefully these black magicians will move on soon. Otherwise,
I can close the tavern. Almost nobody dares to come here anymore.
Yeah, they've moved on, alright. In fact, I moved them on to the afterlife by murdering every one of them.
Certainly, brother of the ring.
Can't rely on that.
What you got? A bunch of useless crap?
That's not what I heard.
Whoop.
I've got no time for things like that.
Yep, nothing I want.
Will it ever change?
So I guess I can just carry on to town then.
That's really not my problem.
He really should have known better.
Yeah, they're just all over the place. Oh, that's not the right spell. Ow. Guess I need to be careful about pulling them too close to the tavern, because I don't want all the people in the tavern to aggro them, and then... Oh, now I'm out of mana. You can tell I really am paying attention to what I'm doing. Goodness gracious, that frame rate. Alright.
Nothing to plunder.
I don't really want to pick up their weapons because they're kind of worthless, but, you know, sometimes they have potions. And really, I should have switched back to my defense. There we go. Guess I should heal while I'm at it. Just have a little bit of mana so I can cast a few spells. I have 2 King Sorrel, but I'm short on goblin berries, it looks like. Oh, that's right. Holy Arrow does Jack Diddley squat to warlords.
Kraknar! Master say you paladin now. Master right. Master always right. Us leaders of proud orc army now come ourselves for killing great paladin. Hagen and his men be wiped out. Even you no can help them.
What? I might have missed out on some XP. That first orc warlord out by Bangar's farm, the one that curiously never aggroed me, I think maybe he was supposed to talk to me like this one did, and maybe I would have gotten 250 XP. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's part of a paladin quest. Back in town. Let's see what everyone's got.
Don't tell me that.
Show.
Probably nothing I care about.
Wait, don't tell me that. But that's terrible. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Yep, don't care about any of that.
I don't believe that.
What's up, Hackon? What you got?
These are bad times.
Show me. It is an.
Dragon Slicer. Well, you know, I found one of those for free. Why would I buy one from you?
I can't take care of everything for everybody. haven't seen it with my own eyes.
He got nothing.
He had better shut.
With any luck, Zurus will have like a goblin berry.
Show me your wares.
Don't tell me that.
Don't look like it.
I don't believe that. But that's terrible.
Yeah, I'll buy some of those.
That's not what I heard.
Although I'll probably actually get that
Simply
spell.
talks too
Oh,
much.
we're gonna buy that, definitely.
Who says things like that?
Yeah, I'll buy those too.
Who says things like that? Don't tell this to anyone. Now that's typical.
I
isn't it?
might end up buying all those pure life
That's not what I
energies.
heard. He'd better shut up.
Show me your wares.
Take your
I
pick.
haven't seen it with my own eyes. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
He's got a bunch of garbage too.
I've got
Suit your...
I won't tell her. But that's terrible.
show me.
Everybody knows by now.
Yep, whole lot of nothing.
These are bad times. Really?
Let me go chat up Andre.
The dragons which threaten the land.
I think that Cornelius is long. Yeah, I established this like forever
I think that
ago.
Cornelius is lying. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
What proof do you have?
I've read his diary.
If that is... Show in the...
Yeah, I definitely said that dialogue earlier.
I've killed all the dragons in the Valley of Mines.
If that is true, you must tell Lord Hagen about it. You had better go directly to him.
Wow, it's exciting.
Hear ye, inhabitants of
Hey.
Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Lord Andre will take supreme command of the city of Corinus, effective immediately.
Can you make me a
Lord
prophecy?
Hagen has announced
Yes.
that he will
Time
personally
has
go to the Valley of
progressed,
Mines in
and I
order
shall
to
give you a
ensure that his ship
prophecy
can be laden with
in
magic
return for
ore.
a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 1,000 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? Darkness pervades the land. Evil will triumph. The king shall lose his war against the orcs. You shall return, but you shall not find peace. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Can you make me another prophecy?
Oh, son of the mysterious future. It is not within my power to lift the veil of time. Only when time sends me another omen shall I be able to see for you again.
Normally, that guy's
Hear ye,
prophecies kind
inhabitants
of
Corinus.
out,
By the
excuse me,
explicit order of
outline
the Honorable Lord Hagen,
the events that are going to unfold in the very next chapter. So, like, this being chapter 5, normally he would be telling me about chapter 6, but that kind of sounds more like setup for Gothic 3. Vaguely.
But Enos beheld what Beliar had done.
Enough trouble as it is. As much.
Everybody knows by now.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
It can't go on like this forever.
How are things in town?
There's nothing new so far. Drop in again later.
You didn't know that.
Show me your wares.
That's not what I heard.
I've heard a thing or two.
You don't say.
I've got my own opinion about that.
We'll look into that later.
Will it ever change?
Doubt I'll be improving my dexterity enough to really equip any better weapons. I do have 64 learning points. Oh, this is... These guys are getting ready.
How's business?
Lousy. Somebody should have told me that Corinus has gone to the dogs in the meantime.
That's no news. I've only known the city like this.
You should have seen it a few years ago. You would have liked it then.
I still have to find all these blood chalices, but man, I just... kind of at a loss of where they are. Partly because I don't remember where they are, and I don't remember where I have searched already, so it's kind of a pain to go through all that.
Same old thing all over again.
I don't even remember what the reward is. It might not even be worth it this late in the game. Yo, where's that guy? Lutero?
Show me your wares.
King Sorrel, yeah. If only I had some goblin berries. I don't think any of that's useful. Maybe Constantino would have some?
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, noble.
This guy ain't got nothing. Salandrill. Your wares are worthless to me. Sagita might be another option. I think I could learn a strength potion recipe, which would get me... I could get... How many King Sorrels do I have? 3? I could get 9 points of strength for 20 skill points. It's probably not worth it, because I think I could get a lot more just by training it up normally. Ah, there's a gardener back here. I doubt he would have anything. Let's check. I got some weed tobacco.
I've got some weed tobacco here. Want to smoke?
I don't know it, but sure, give it here. I'll roll myself a smoke.
Oh wow. Yo, he's like... Wow.
Harsh stuff. I think I'd better not smoke any more of it.
Wonder if like I can just give him other types of tobacco
Show me
for
your
more
wares.
XP. This is like an interaction that I either didn't know was possible or just forgot about. Alright. Albrecht.
Am I worthy?
Which way have the way of he?
Yo, give me a second. Let me save before I do this.
Am I
Which the way?
Combat, sure.
I choose.
Expel evil.
Which the way?
I choose the.
Heal medium wounds. Isn't there supposed to be like heal greater wounds or like a third tier? How do I get a higher tier of this if this is chapter 5? So for 2.5 times the mana cost, it heals 2 times as much health. So that's actually less cost effective on mana, except that it would be faster to only have to heal or cast one spell instead of 2 in the middle of a fight. And this does same ratio of damage. So that one's probably worth getting. I guess for now I'll just save the mana or the skill points on that healing spell. Yo, the lighting kind of spazzed out.
Am I which way?
Combat.
I choose the path. I want to.
If
you want to.
That's expensive. And the music's gone. That is like the worst thing. Having this music just randomly disappear like that. Harm evil.
The things I could tell you.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
I'm basically just gonna step outside of town or whatever. Here we go. Just far enough to cross the threshold to trigger the music again, because music is so important in this game, I just can't play without it.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Alright, what's up, Lord Hagen? Give me some better armor.
The dragons are dead.
I knew that Enos would give you the strength to defeat the dragons. Where is the ore?
The orcs are still besieging the castle in the Valley of Mines. Garan stands no chance of leaving the castle before the siege is ended.
Yeah, but I killed all of them.
If Garan isn't capable of handling the situation, then I shall have to see to it myself. A few orcs won't stop me, not me. I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
What? That's all? You don't have anything else to say to me?
Wait a minute. The orcs' elite warriors are attacking the land.
What makes you say that?
I talked to one of them. Your name was mentioned.
Nonsense. My people have not reported a massive invasion of orcs so far. Perhaps some of their scouts got lost in the nearby woods.
Those were no scouts. I took this ring from one of them.
Show me. That is certainly disturbing. That is a sign of their strength, so the orcs have left their palisades and are fighting on the open field.
I haven't seen a whole lot so far. Mainly they're warlords, and only a few fighters.
So? Then they must be plotting something else. That is rather unlike orcs, that their leaders should leave their protective palisades by themselves. It would be a good opportunity, however, to deliver them a telling blow.
I will go tell them.
If they lose their leaders, their morale will sink as well. You have a new assignment, Knight. Go and kill the orc leaders you can find here in the area. Bring me their rings. That will be a tough blow to the orcs. Ask Ingmar about this. He can give you a few tactical hints for fighting the orc leaders. The orcs' elite warriors are his specialty. He has often had to deal with them.
Alright, I'll just go, scour the entire map.
There's something else I have to report about the orcish warlords.
Then tell me.
I can give you some more orc rings.
Oh.
I am proud of you. Carry on. There may still be a few of them out there. Here, let me give you some gold towards your equipment.
Yeah, that was pretty good. No, I didn't want to talk to you.
Hey, you!
Wait, you're not Ingmar. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna steal your money, though. Who the hell is Ingmar? See this guy over here? Yeah. Nearly impossible. Yo, I didn't even realize. I might not be able to do that. I didn't realize it went that high. I did it. Alright. I got a thing that said text. The dialogue window said scroll. And then the interface said text. So if it was a scroll, what was it? Banish evil, probably? I guess that makes the most sense to me. Here we are.
The orcs are planning a major offensive.
Indeed. Well, that's very interesting. And how can you claim to know this?
I've talked to them. Some of their leaders are haunting this area.
That doesn't sound like a typical orc strategy.
Nah, it really doesn't.
What does that mean?
If what you say is right, that means that they hope to weaken us from the inside by attacking with their best warriors.
But only sending
Usually
a small
there's one
few
warlord
of them.
leading each horde of orc fighters. You rarely see two or more of them together. They do this for a reason. Their leaders form the core of their attack strategy and are usually surrounded by the orc warriors. Thus, it is really hard to get close to any of them without having to fight your way through a horde of at least 30 warriors.
What should we do now?
When they are seen in numbers like this, they usually form a raiding patrol led by the highest among them. This highest warlord establishes the headquarters and withdraws to some cave from where he sends his troops into battle. If we could get hold of this leader, it would give us a decisive advantage. An orc leader usually likes to hang out in the vicinity of his enemies. It would be advisable to look for his cave somewhere not too far from the city. Some orcs have been spotted near Lobart's farm. Maybe that's where you should begin your search.
Alright, that basically tells me where they are. What did that actually tell me, though? I should find the orcish colonel in a cave somewhere near Lobart's farm. Alright. So maybe I don't have to go scour the map hunting every one of them if I can just kill the leader. That'll resolve the quest, and then I can get bonus XP and money the more of them that I kill. Please use the bed. Getting close to a level up. Harm evil.
For Innos.
Hey, you! What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions, then we set off.
This is like typical military. Hurry up and wait.
That's all just Gus.
I've got my own opinion about that.
That doesn't surprise
Hey! There you are again! Show me your wares.
Dragon root. King Sorrel. Surprisingly, he had a... well, maybe a dragon root. He might have already had that, and I just didn't buy it from him. Okay. Not sure if there's anyone else in town that I am really dying to talk to.
He really didn't deserve that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
So I believe the orcish leader is in the cave, sort of at the end of this path along this forest here. A little surprised there are no orcs, like, right up on the farm, though. Guess we already did that.
Watch out.
I'll try.
Yeah. Wouldn't make sense to do it again. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've done my stat boosts as a paladin. Yeah, so I should probably remember to do that at some point before leaving for Irdorath. I think I can still get 10 free strength and 10 mana? I'm thinking there's a good chance I'll be spending some skill points on strength. It's probably gonna miss, isn't it? Muchachanga! Can't quite target the orc. Oh, what the? Did I somehow aggro another one? Muchachanga! Hoocha, hoocha, muchachanga! Oops. Well. I don't see the other one. Sounds like there's another one that aggroed me, but I don't see it. Nice. Oh, I guess I can drink that. I could be wrong about this, but I think in Chapter 5, the mercenaries also get a new quest that sends you here as well. It's like a slightly different quest, but it's like the same location. Very rarely do you see two together. Well, look at that. There's two right there. Oh man, it really doesn't do much. Please switch to melee. Meanwhile, this guy didn't aggro, so maybe he'll talk to me. Maybe not. This guy just doesn't aggro at all. This guy's like straight up broken. And like I can't even trigger a lightning bolt on him. That was really weird. Oh, I don't really have mana, do I? I should probably like try to talk to these guys. Like, I think I broke their AI. Oh, nope. See, these guys aggro. It's like if I shoot them with the banish the harm evil spell, it just... Oh god, please move. Oh man. Sometimes I just like can't turn fast enough or sheath my weapon fast enough. And these things just attack so fast. Anybody gonna aggro? Both of them that time. Please, just switch to melee. No, don't put the sword away. And this game really is like Bloodborne. It's screwing me over with input issues. The controls doing things that I don't want it to. Wait, did I loot this guy?
Nothing there.
Okay. I got such terrible accuracy. Well, that was convenient. What? Why did I stop moving completely? Boy, that's frustrating. It's like shooting them with the harm evil, it just somehow like glitches them out. I don't think that's like an intended feature. Pretty sure I've looted this chest like 60 hours ago. Oh, I still have all my dexterity stuff equipped. Well, at least I think that was helping to enhance my bow damage. Okay, so I guess this will show me where all the orc troops are. Okay, so I got this one right in front of me. It says that there was one in front of Lobart's farm, but I don't think that's right. I think that was supposed to be like a little further southwest. There's one right outside the gate. I don't know about that. It looks like there's supposed to be more on the way to Zardas's tower, so I'll just head that way. Kill a few more orcs. And get to Zardas to advance the quest. And I just need 40 experience for a new level up. Ain't that something? I'd be very surprised if the game put them in here. Yeah, okay. But there is a bed here, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that orc map is outdated. According to this, I should have passed some orcs under the pass back there. But I already killed orcs there, so that might be... that map might have old information on it. I'm gonna steal your purse, buddy. Level up.
Where's Zardos?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
You didn't look all that hot.
These headaches just won't stop. There's something brewing. I think I'll have a rest first.
You should go inside and have a lie down. I suspected one of the dragons in the Valley of Mines was the source of evil. I was wrong. If everything has come to pass as I expect, you should now be seeking the halls of Irdarath. The book you gave to Pyrokar contains all the clues you need. I should have known why the Seekers wanted it so badly. You must get it back. The words Zarak Bendaro open it. Don't tell anyone about this. I will attend to more important things now. What could be more important? It's like he's got laundry to pick up from the dry cleaners or something. I can't help you with your last task. Only you can defeat the source of evil. We shall meet again, Zardos. Wonderful. Oh, this thing's not gonna get stuck, is it? And unless I can get some hits, it's just gonna keep out damaging me. There we go. I think I just got, like, stuck in a glitch phase type thing where I just, like, wasn't able to hit it. I don't have great accuracy with the bow, but at point blank range it should do some damage. Oh man, that spell does so little damage. Alright, this guy should get stuck in the doorway. Yeah, cheese! Anybody else in here? Yep, at least one. Oh man. And another one. Ow.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. It's a demon lord. That's kind of cool. I guess that's it.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
You really didn't deserve that.
Okay. Let's see what I can do with this.
There's something else I have to report about the Orcish warlords.
Then tell me.
I can give you some...
I am proud of you. Soon we shall... Here, let... Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Do I talk to Ingmar?
Been there, done that.
I'd have done it differently.
I've been able to find the headquarters of the Orcs. Their chief warlord has fallen.
This is great news. That will keep the orcs busy for a while. Not bad, that. If we had more knights of your kind, the upcoming battle would be a piece of cake. Here, take our gold and use it towards your equipment.
Yeah, if only there were, like, something actually worth spending it on. That's actually a quest? Man, I guess I Just gotta kill all of them on that map.
If he doesn't see them, I can't help it.
It's kind of a pain. At least it seems like I've already killed some of them. When I came, I think I...
For Innos.
What I might have done was stepped into the valley to trigger chapter 4 and then immediately came back to double check inventory and things in merchants. And so I might have encountered some of those orcs already when I did that.
Get that from me.
Do you really believe that?
But Adanos feared for the day in which the beast would return to the land.
Where did you pick that up then?
Oh, there's one up at the sun circle. Are you serious? Gotta run all that way too. Oh, hello. We got some wargs. I don't care about looting the corpses. Well, I will stop and kill this guy. I like how I said I wasn't going to scour the entire map for respawn, but then I get a quest that basically tells me to go scour the entire map. So now I'm just like running all over the place to get to these key spots to find all these orc warlords. Meow. 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 It's my very lame attempt at like doing race car sounds. Okay. Well, I know I can one-shot the orc warriors with this thing. Oh, it's just gonna hit the elite. That's great. Wait a minute, that did like a crap ton of damage.
Nothing to be had there.
It looks like it hit him once and knocked off like 90% of his health, but earlier that spell was doing like 2% of the warlord's health. So I don't understand what's up with that. Alright, the rest of them are around the path from the monastery, but since I'm up here, I may as well go see if that stupid black troll is respawned. Probably hasn't. You got anything I can steal? Yeah. Let's see if I can do it without having to equip my dexterity jewelry. Nice. Alright. And no black troll. And that's a real bummer that they can give you that quest after you've already killed a black troll and then give you 0 opportunity to fight another black troll. Yeah, that's really disappointing. I killed all the dragons.
I killed all the dragons.
I am hero.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else?
Alright.
Do you really think? You don't have to tell me that.
He has a key. Yoink.
I need a few things.
Yeah, but you don't really have much that's really that exciting. I'll take those. If he has Rain of Fire, I'll do that. Not seeing any Rain of Fire, though. Transform into sheep. Boy, that's a great spell. Yeah, that's probably about it.
Can't go on like this forever.
Wait a minute.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Jorgen got in.
How's life in the monastery?
I'm going out of my mind here. But anyway, thanks for the hint. Milton was indeed able to help me get a place here. I feel really stupid among those ever-nagging do-gooders. Well, what's a body to do? Before I starve in town, I'd rather do what the novices tell me to.
You'll be all right, I think.
Just imagine, I'm expected to weed their garden. If this carries on much longer, I'll go bonkers. What I need is some good old planks beneath my feet.
Path of virtue is long, rocky.
You should have known better.
May Enos illuminate your path.
I want to concentrate.
If you are determined to take this with this during the prayer and after a reasonable if Enos is well disposed towards you,
Where can
try in the city he provides.
What
now in view of the of course.
I don't really have a desire to consecrate my sword, because it'll be a strength weapon, and I don't really have strength, but there might possibly be experience for doing so. Does anybody in here sell me things?
Hey, you!
This guy does.
Show me.
I'll buy your demon spell, why not? And nothing else really looks that good. Nearly impossible to steal his purse. Well, I'm gonna try it anyway. Man, he's got a lot of money.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow.
I don't think
but
that's
it did
true.
Not suffice.
I think I killed all of them and haven't
dig
seen
this
any.
evil out by the roots.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Mertana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raze those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see.
Nah, I think it'll be pretty easy.
Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost, where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that. but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Telemon is not going to stop you.
Anybody else got stuff to steal or things to say?
Any news?
No.
That's boring. How about you, Serpenthes? I could steal his purse.
Is there anything else?
Dismissed. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll only come.
Hey, you! You seem to...
Yes, I'm completely exhausted. For days I've been trying...
Oh, this is like a quest.
What's the problem?
The recipe says something about a dragon egg. Of course, I don't have one of those things. So I've been trying to simulate that ingredient. However, with little success thus far. If one of those things should ever roll across your path in some cave, then think of me.
I think I have one of those, don't I?
So what are you using instead of the dragon egg?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
I kind of do want to know.
What kind of a potion is that supposed to be?
I bought the recipe from a traveling salesman. It mentions some curious but rather interesting things. I'm not sure if this potion really does anything, but my thirst for knowledge impels me to continue.
Impels.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, that was only a joke. I do not believe you will really find a dragon egg.
Just wait.
That's just what I said.
Here, I've got a dragon egg for you.
You're trying to pull my leg. It's real. I hadn't thought it possible. Where did you find it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
Excellent. What do you want for it?
Oh, I don't really remember. I'll just ask for the potion.
Give me some of the potion when it's ready.
All right, but as I said, I have no idea what will come from it. Come back later when I have finished it.
Can't go on like this forever.
I've got no time for things like that.
Can I...
I shall instruct...
Same old thing all over again.
Nope.
That guy over there, I think, is gonna aggro me.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrocar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Those are all just rumors.
Yoink.
I'm staying out of it.
Before I do that, though, I stole a key from what's his face.
That's nothing new.
I think that'll open one of these doors. Here we are.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I couldn't get away with that.
That's just what I said.
You know, steals out fair punishment.
And all kinds of rumors.
Can't rely on that.
Alright, 350 gold isn't bad.
It's no secret.
Can't go on like this forever.
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
Those are all
Okay.
Thinking too easy, in fact.
Man, they just got all this stuff lying out in the open. Well, I guess it's behind a locked door, but it ain't even in a chest. Yeah, that's kind of mundane, but still cool.
I'll never get this open without the right
Still
key.
don't have the key for that.
You don't have to tell me that.
You can't go on like this forever.
I'm staying out of it.
Talaman.
That's totally obvious.
Still no more dialogue.
I used to say that myself.
Okay, so book stand.
That will never change.
Boring.
Could have told you that before.
That was no big deal.
That's just what I said.
That alcove is supposed to open somehow. It's supposed to reveal a hidden door that leads like into the catacombs. I think I have to activate the lamp, yeah. No. Don't do that.
You should have known better.
Nobody wants to know.
You better watch out when you tell that to.
Zarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside.
That will never change.
You already know what I think.
What message? What letter?
Those are all just dreams.
And so I concealed the entrance to the library behind a secret door to protect my records of Beliar's temples. If my brothers had known of these records, those fools would probably have destroyed them all. Now all they know is that these temples used to exist. Just to be sure, I've sworn some servants to protect the library. The key opens the last door.
Nobody ever asks me.
That was no big deal.
No one must violate.
That's not it.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That's just what I said.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Those are all just rumors.
I used to say that myself.
Song lyrics.
There's been all kinds of rumors.
Is this what pops out of the book?
Path of virtue is long, rocky.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I don't know.
I couldn't care less.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
That will never change.
Here we are, okay.
Do you really think?
The lamp carries light. Okay. That was my hint to do this. And it turns out it moves a bookcase. Why is this alcove so suspicious? Do I like come back up this way?
That will never change.
Anything's possible.
Alright.
Been there, done that.
Death to all skeletons.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
You already know what I think.
That was no big deal.
That's totally obvious. Could have told you that before.
What?
That's no secret.
So it says in the scriptures. Can't go on like this forever. I never would have thought. Why haven't I heard about this before? That's nothing new.
Nothing there.
Things I could tell you.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. You don't have to ask me that.
Not sure if there's anything of interest to find in this labyrinth other than that area that was a little different. Where the skeleton mage was, and that I think is ultimately where I'm supposed to go, but
Can't go on like this forever.
just trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything.
You should have known better.
Dead end. Oh. Please draw the weapon.
That's just what I said.
I used to say that myself.
Those are all just rumors.
That will never change.
As if I don't have enough.
I couldn't get away with that.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
You don't have to tell me that.
Nobody ever asks me.
The things I could tell you. Can't rely on that.
Anything's possible.
Oh, there's skeletons everywhere.
Been there, done that.
No one must violate the divine order.
Can't rely on that.
You can't go on like this forever.
Can't rely on that.
You don't have to ask me that.
Ow. Oh, another doorway that he can't get through. How lovely. I'm like, I can't actually target. There we go. I'm having a hard time targeting this guy. Foolproof plan. The Almanac. What was that? Learn something. Oh, jeez, I couldn't read any of that. Learn, create secret teleport room. Okay. I hope the dome may protect the ore from the menace of Beliar. This is referencing Gothic 1. The king is naive enough to believe that we built the dome as protection against breakouts. Well, as long as such ruses enable us to fulfill our higher goals, let it be so. I can only hope we have enough time left to prepare for the fight. As soon as the dome around the Valley of Mines has been erected, I will use all the power at my disposal to intervene in the impending fight. You have to create a teleport rune to reach the secret place. For that, you need a blank runestone and a small bottle of holy water. You can use the rune to teleport into the room. I am now reasonably certain that the Tears of Innos are what the paladins of old used in the long-forgotten ritual, Consecration of the Sword. That means I should be able to use the little bottle I found to give additional strength to a consecrated weapon. Alright. That must be Tears of Innos. That's a random rune. I got a dusty book, sea charts, the Isle. What the hell was the rune? I don't know what it was. Unless it was just a blank rune. Let's look at the sea chart to the Isle of Irdorath.
So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there.
48 by 50, good to know. Bring that up just so it's my most recent map. And that potion that I believe was the Tears of Innos. Anything else down here? The law of the island. Wherever men come together, ways must be found to keep the peace, be it in the monastery, the city, or on the landowner's farm. Any crime against the community is punished. The community forbids starting fights or joining brawls. Theft is also a crime that has consequences. The sheep are also protected by law. This just sounds like generic, like, random, not random, but unrelated, like, municipal jurisdiction stuff that doesn't really necessarily pertain to the monastery. Like, why is that thing about human law tucked away in the bottom of a hidden labyrinth under the monastery? It's like a place where they keep their secrets, and then there's a random, almost like a news article about law. Wait, no. I need a runesmith's table. Why did this alcove? I bet the hidden room is behind there, and once I make the teleport rune, it'll get me in there. And then there's a switch on the other side to open that.
That's no secret. He really should have known better.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Been there, done that.
That's nothing new.
Been there, done that.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Can't rely on that.
You better watch out who you tell that to.
I've got no time for things like that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
You don't have to ask me that.
Interesting that this is apparently a paladin's spell. Yeah, and here we get better armor, which is substantially better. So I've already got 147 weapon protection, and now this boosts me up to 197, which is pretty good. Oh, that did not dump me out where I thought it would. So it looks like this is the exact same armor that Hayden and Lothar and Ingmar and all those guys wear. But, like, why would I have to do, like, a convoluted treasure hunt to find and acquire this armor? Like, shouldn't the paladins just have armor like this available for its top paladins? Where did those other guys get armor? Surely they didn't go on some obscure treasure hunt.
That's just what I said.
I found a secret door.
What?
What?
Where?
What?
Behind a bookshelf.
What's behind it?
It looks like an old underground vault.
That is important news. I shall inform Pyrokar of it immediately. Meanwhile, you must find out what's in this cellar.
Yo, I did already.
I've been to the vault.
And what did you find?
There was a skeleton warrior down there, guarding a door. I killed him.
Well done. We shall deal with the vault once we have conquered evil.
Nobody wants to know.
You should have known better.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
I wonder if my potions are ready.
Hey!
Must not be.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Gotta remember that. Unfortunately, there's not a quest entry, so I don't really have any way to remember it apart from my own memory. Maybe if I just sleep for a day or two. That was a weird sound effect.
Hey, you! I've come to get that ominous dragon egg potion.
Yes, I've just finished it. I haven't tested it, and I accept no responsibility, do you hear?
Give it here already.
All right. Hopefully the stuff won't make your head explode.
Potion of dragon egg secretion. Who knows what it does? That's great.
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Just dumb luck, I suppose.
Don't talk nonsense. Luck! When not even I succeed in opening the book, and then someone like you comes waltzing in? That gives me something to ponder about. Anyway, since you were obviously the only one who was able to open the book, then may it be granted unto you to carry it, at least until we have weathered this crisis.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great! Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends, and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well, but alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
What are the Tears of Innos?
The Tears of Innos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Innos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine Tears of Innos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real Tears of Innos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Innos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the Tears of Innos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our lord, would face a cruel death.
Well, that's useful.
So what are the Tears of Innos?
When Innos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Innos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the Community of the Fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a Tear of Innos.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first, then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
3 months for 3 weeks of supplies?
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardos could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower, as if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
I guess I already did that by killing the demons. Is this gonna lock Jorgen in as my
Zardis'
captain?
tower has resolved itself.
So, what was going on? No, wait. I do not even want to know. If you still want Jorgen, then go ahead and take him on your journey. May Enos protect you.
Alright, I might be in luck there. Actually, let me get a blessing.
What about a...
May your
Oh. I wanted, like, the,
I've got no time for things like that.
the cure against stifle
I never would have thought.
thing.
Hey!
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
His decision, wasn't it?
I took care of your bill. You're free.
Really? How'd you manage that?
You don't want to know.
Oh, well, not that I really care. Thanks a million again. Now, what about your offer?
His decision, wasn't it?
Alright, so I have the option to take him as my captain, but I don't want to do that yet.
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
Where shall I look for a captain?
Ask Jorgen. He's a sailor after all. He should still be in the monastery. But if he can't help you, you'll have to look for someone on the farms or in the city who can navigate your ship. The best thing to do is to talk to Lee, or go to the harbor of Corinus. I can't think of anything better at the moment.
It's kind of funny that they have to tell me to bring Gorn, Diego, and Lester. Because, like, having played the first game, like, I already know that those guys are good pals, and they would be automatic requests to join me on this voyage. But I guess it's possible that people playing Gothic 2 might not have played the first game, and what the... Oh... I just got a crash. I gotta reboot the game and hope I didn't lose too much progress there. Alrighty. Rebooting. Actually, no, I saved right before turning in that quest, so I really didn't lose any time at all. That's great. Gotta turn on atmospheric scaling here.
okay.
The thing.
So, what was it?
Better watch out who you tell them.
Same old thing all over again.
That's just what I said.
Had to happen sooner or later.
You should have known better. Hey, I heard. This.
We.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Where?
Deals out fair punishment.
And now I know that there's going to be these orcs ambushing Isgaroth here. I kind of need to kill them before they kill him.
There's another. One less
Man.
monster around.
They like barely dent my health
Poor
now.
Innos.
That's so so
Nothing
lovely.
there.
Alright, what up, buddy?
Hey, you!
He don't really have anything either. He does have some summon demon spells, but I
May Innos.
I have plenty of those. Now, is that ambush on the map? Yes, it was. Okay. Yeah, they like barely dent my health now. It's so nice. Thank you. There's a lot of them here. Oh man, they are all coming for me. It is so nice that I can stand in a horde of 6 orcs, 2 of them being like elite warlords, and only lose half my health. Oh man, I feel so powerful.
Nothing there.
Right.
Nothing there.
Looted
Nothing to be
both
had
of
there.
the warlords. That's on the map. And I got 2 more points along this path. What? What are you guys doing way out here?
Hey. Hey. What are you doing here in the wilderness?
I couldn't take it anymore on Sekob's farm. Sekob threw one hissy fit after another. In the end, one couldn't talk to him at all. All he would do was yell. I must get away from here. But I don't know where to turn. Interested in a little deal?
What can you offer me?
What do you want?
What? Why did you bring this up? What? Oh, that's just like a trade window. I thought that was somehow like bartering for her favor.
I'll get you. I could take you to the city.
I'll never forget what you did for me. You go first.
Oh man, I really don't want to go to the city. Fine. Problem is, I've also got this speed potion. You know what? Screw it. Let me not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna come back for those two. Oh, I just lost my speed potion. Great. May as well do this now.
What do you?
I can't. You.
Alright, you two, don't get lost or stuck on anything. Yo, why is Rosie so slow? She is so much slower than Till.
He really should have known better.
Oh man. This thing better than that. And Rosie finally catches up. Alright, any other orcs? Yep, there sure are. I really don't want... Oh, man. Till... Oh, I'm about to kill Till. And now Rosie's about to get murdered, and now I can't... Oh. For crying out loud. Ah. Alright, so what I have to do is kill those orcs and then come back and get those guys so that I can take them back without having to deal with them getting murdered by orcs because they're a bunch of dumbasses that don't understand self-preservation. I came down here to talk to Sagita, and I took a wrong turn. Oh my god. Nearly impossible, you say?
What
So,
You got nothing worth learning.
tell me
what you want! Oh, Sun Aloe. I didn't mean to buy that. I thought that was a dragon root. Fine, let me just buy all of them. Otherwise, she really doesn't have anything I want. Alright. Ah! Can we not get there? Goodness. Can I not? Thank you. It's like oh god, jeez, this really is Bloodborne. I get stuck on the terrain and can't do simple little things. Ow. And also, like Bloodborne, as soon as I get a heal off, I get damaged and basically lose that healing. I forgot to put my defense jewelry back on. Oh, 97, that's better. As much as I love how much content is in this game, I think this quest with the orcs is kind of a prime example of how they made some of the quests a little too time-consuming. like it was kind of annoying being in the Valley of Mines and then just having dozens and dozens of enemies every single direction. And just like all the time that I had to spend fighting those things. And then like being on the home stretch and then the game basically says, hey, great, now go explore every square foot of the island all over again to hunt down all these orcs. Now, like, granted, the map in this game isn't outrageously large. It's actually relatively compact. And, you know, it has enough structure to make hunting down all these orcs fairly straightforward, but at the same time, it's still just like, man, I have spent so much time in the game over the past 4 chapters, this being chapter 5, hunting down orcs and killing, well, not orcs in this map, but just like exploring and killing everything. You know, there's the initial chapter 1 exploration, and then there's doing it again in chapter 3, exploring everything all over again to find the respawn and the seekers and all the other new dynamic changes, and then doing it again in chapter 5. It's just like, man, I'm just getting a little tired of it. Oh, I got level 45. I can upgrade the Claw Beliar again. That's the thing I need to remember to do.
You listen to the wrong people.
I couldn't get away with that.
Now they say that there aren't any more orcs, but there's a little icon right outside of town. Oh, here's a seeker that I somehow missed. Not seeing any down here. Alright, so pretty sure they're not going to be in here. I'm like way off the marker at this point. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty much in the clear. Maybe there's an orc in the cave with the teleporter pad. No. Why do they have a symbol like literally right outside of this town gates? There's no way there's an orc right here. Oh man, how did I get so far off of the mark? Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there an orc warrior? An orc... There's like a lone warlord out here that I killed. That must have been him. The one that talked to me. That must have been the marker. So he's dead, which means I should have a clear shot. Finally, to get Till and Rosie back.
What do you...
I can...
I can take...
You go.
Alright, let's go. Try to keep up. And I inevitably have to slow down. Not only are they slower than my default run, I also have a speed potion on, so I just leave them in the dust. And Rosie especially just plods along. pull the camera way back so I can kind of see these two. This is actually kind of a neat perspective. Like, this is almost turning it into some sort of atmospheric, like, walking simulator. Like, if I were to just stroll around the world like this. Almost there, guys. Oh, we are here.
I'll find my own way from here. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. Please accept this modest gift as a reward.
Wait a minute. Keep your...
Take care of...
Alright, now to bring the camera back in. More reasonable position. I want to whoop the Zardus so I can upgrade the Claw Beliar. Oh, I can also recruit Luster while I'm here.
I found out where the enemy is hiding.
Don't ask me why, but I feel like I should go with you.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain it. But I know that I'll only learn the answer if I come along with you.
Then come with me and get your answers. I'll meet you at the harbor. I'll go down there once I'm ready.
Hurry up. Our time...
Alright. So the Claw of Beliar looks to be almost maxed out. I need to get to level 47, it looks like. Because I remember this thing caps out at 50% chance for extra damage. So that's looking pretty good. And I think that's going to have to be where I call it quits for the night. I'm getting awfully sleepy and there's still a lot to do. So tomorrow when I get back, I'll have to remember to get the rest of the orcs basically near Sekob's farm. Sekob and Onar's farm, and then I also want to consecrate my sword that I won't use, and then finish rounding out the ship and crew stuff. So that'll be my plan when I get back. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again tomorrow. Good night, and see you next time.